You have a pride there. You refuse to call people by their titles. You meet somebody, you refuse to recognize the titles that they've received by virtue of their labor in life. You see, you are thinking like a child and reasoning like a child. Also, when you realize, when you meet elders, you meet people in their positions, honor them according to their positions. This thing of honor, you have to practice it until you learn, even when you talk about people in their absentia. He that is going to serve is going to be greatest. Part of serving is honor. A good servant carries a high level of honor. That is why we honor towards people. Imagine, how do you pull somebody next to you who doesn't have respect? How do you pull somebody next to you? Now. One time in lining somewhere, and this guy would come with but his first mistake, you can't do that. Huh? It means only that if it happens when I can so I what are you doing here? From that day, every time don't even I have not let him go. I'm trying to show you the reason why even after years, I was so dead a certain attitude. All along, they can't forget or he wants to tell them in a funny way. Don't look over a servant to try to honor other people, to honor them. To honor other people, honor them. In the place of honor, sometimes you feel like it. But you are serving a greater agenda. Let's close with this verse. Go to Esther chapter 1. Chapter 1. Hallelujah. Verse 9.
Also, Vashti, the queen made a feast for the women.
Right, wait. Verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus. This is Ahasuerus which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, over 120 provinces. That is the king. Hallelujah. He reigned in India and Ethiopia over 127 provinces. This guy, Nasa Twara 9 provinces. You see, our president, Ramaphosa, has under him 9 provinces. This one, that's 127 provinces. That guy was a great king. Are we still together? Huh? He says this is Ahasuerus which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia. Check Ethiopia on the African map. Check India. This is a vast territory. Naturally, this man. If you go to the world map, you will notice that that place is big. Are we still together? Huh? Ethiopia is in another continent. India is in another continent. Am I right? Huh? Are we still together? This place, Kochi. Then he says that in those days, when the king Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan the palace, in the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his province, all his princes and his servants. He made a feast unto all his princes and his servants. The power of Persia and Media, the nobles and princes of the provinces being before him. Hallelujah. The princes, the nobles, but who were honorable. The honorable men, they were there by King Ahasuerus. All right? Hallelujah. Are we still together? Hallelujah. This was the king. He was ruler of that territory. He was also a husband. Okay? Hallelujah. Now, kings must be honored. Everyone fights about he made an event. All of them left their provinces. They were given to lead in those provinces. They left and came to meet their king. Hallelujah. Honoring him. Who is it together? They left and came to honor that event. Then you should better another problem. Huh? You see, Steve Harvey wrote a book. He said in that book, the title is Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Don't act like a lady and think like a lady. Act like a lady and think like a man. Isaiah 3 verse 12. Iribatu baba oppressed because balida kebana even the balida kebasara. My people are oppressed and they are suffering because they are being led by children and they are being led by women. Does it mean there's something wrong with women? No. There is a Deborah who was a woman and a judge in Israel. There is Hilda who was a prophetess in Israel. There is Isaiah's wife who was a prophetess. Huh? Hallelujah. We have Julia who was an apostle, a female. They were honorable women, even amongst the apostles. So when the Bible even let us know, it's trying to show you something. That means there is only weaknesses that are attached to women that have power to hinder them in the place of leadership. Huh? That's why women do well as witches. very well. As witches. Did you ever read in the Bible where they said a man killed his own child and cooked? No, it is a woman. It was women who said, kill my own child and cook and eat. Tomorrow we'll eat yours. Meanwhile, while Banana never experienced a hardship right there. But when they heard that kind of a thing, they said, what kind of women are you? So, a woman that can properly lead is a woman that has been crucified through the way. Huh? Things like jealousy, competition, pettiness, the quarrels. In the desert, a woman of quarrels, a quarrelsome woman, all the time. Some of you are the reason why we are all day you must see so that don't wrestle about. A woman is supposed to create an environment in the home that makes a man to be comfortable. Huh? Huh? The verse everybody First Peter. She must be a woman with a meek and a quiet spirit. What does that mean? Inside the house, like he said, that kind of a spirit of tranquility. The house is the best place to be. You see, today, most of us young women of today, we don't know this because we are trained by Facebook. We are trained by Generation and Usalo and all those soapies. So a woman doesn't have self-control. She has been taught wrongly. Oh, this is 37. A leader must be a servant. Huh? Hallelujah. So there, the wife, she saw how they came, they were praising the king. Instead of being part of those who are praising her husband. Huh? She could not join them to praise all their achievements because the husband's achievements are her own. She could not see them. Now she did her own event. And also Vashti the queen made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to the king Ahasuerus. Instead, I honor Umaga an event in the house of the king. On the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Habona, Beta and Abata, Zeta and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look upon. Oh. Well, Siplanulovitsa, my wife, Vashti. And it's part of what he wants to show them. Or look at my queen. Yeah, new busy girl. Yeah, her own thing. Huh? She felt competitive. She couldn't know where he was. Huh? He was with her. They were in the same thing. An event, event. It's a competitive spirit. Let me tell you this. You see, it's only matured women that can raise daughters. But you can't put them in a place where they will raise spiritual daughters. When they see the spiritual daughters, they feel like they are competition. So they don't have the heart of a mother. They can't be mothers. To be a mother, both spiritually and physically. Also be today. These days, we don't have money. Yes, it happens today. Since we get the boy at the Ben 10, Manu for no down one, not like us. So it means she can't be a mother. She can't be a mother. Because that she feels worried. She also needs their attention. And you see, because you're not going so would you pili, the daughter and that son-in-law are still trying to manage and grow. So she will use her financial influence. Look at it. Hallelujah. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burnt in him. Then the king said to the wise men, so who is the wise men there? Which knew the times. For so was the king's manner toward all that knew the law and judgment. Barnabas wisdom. And the next unto him was, all right, let me not mention the things. Verse 15. Question, what shall be done unto Queen Vashti according to Monao? Because she has not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains. She failed to honor the king. She failed to be a servant unto her husband. She failed to serve the king. She failed to serve her husband. If you're going to be a servant, if you're going to maintain a position, in life, you must be willing that when honor and service is demanded from you, you will show up to honor and to serve. Every time when you are in the place of service, you're always making excuses. You always have reasons not to attend, reasons not to show up, reasons not to honor. Until you be willing to be available, that's how you will serve. Huh? What shall be done unto Queen Vashti according to the law? Because she has not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains. And Mamukan answered the king, and the princes. Vashti the queen has not done wrong to the king only. Ukonzi urukathane nebathoba hulu ubadlele because utomagala on why was namuke mwane hanya ka ngo favor because you don't know by dishonoring one elder you are dishonoring many elders. That thing it goes around, it goes around. They will either tell one another or it will travel through others. What she did to her husband is now spreading within the kingdom. Everyone saw Tomago equal. And the people Mamuken is a noble man. The other wise men, the other princes, they are all recipients. Where do you think Vashti is going to run? After, say, Ajajiwe. There will be no place, there will be no one. After this, no one will accept her. Say, Ajajiwe. There will be no place, there will be no one. After this, no one will accept her.